And I have a customer who he texts me after he had his first steak that I sold him, and he said, "Is it fanciful to think that I can smell grass off this raw meat?" My name is Clive Bright. I farm 100% grass-fed beef and sell it direct. And my company name is the Rare Ruminaire. So I had no interest in dairy, first of all, and so as soon as I took over, we sold the dairy herd. And then I kind of decided what I actually wanted to do, and I got really inspired by one of the really early German organic farmers. His name was Erwin Springborn. I knew I wanted to do something with that ethos, but it took me years to figure out exactly how I was going to achieve that. And I was just stumbling across people doing cool stuff in the States. Greg Judy would have been my biggest, probably mob grazing inspiration, and then all the permaculture stuff as well. I'm in South Sligo here, and this land is rolly and hilly, and there's small fields, and it has loads of advantages. It's beautiful, but it's not very good at growing things like grain. You will not see a combine harvester around here. They won't fit in the fields, first of all. Also, trying to grow a grain crop in this field, for instance, I know if I dig a hole here, I could go down a metre of topsoil, and over there I could hit bedrock, and over there it could be peat, and over there it'll be kind of reddy, browny soil. The glaciers just drop this soil, and every bit of it is different. So the fields are really inconsistent. So they don't suit any type of arable agriculture, really. What works here in this landscape and in this environment are grazing ruminants, because we grow grass here at a phenomenal rate. This grass is virtually grown for free. It's really diverse. It's nature friendly. It's heaving with butterflies, and if you root down, there's spiders and all sorts of other little arthropods running around. And the bird life here is immense. So from an environmental and ecosystem point of view, I think this farm ticks all the boxes. The soil benefits from this huge mulch, and if you root down into it, you can see the litter from the last grazing there. There's not a whole lot, but there's a little bit. This will be the litter from this grazing, and there'll be probably another one with very tall grass at the end of the season. And the litter from last year is pretty much gone. The soil has just eaten it. And big long roots. We 100% grass feed everything. There's no grain fed. That's for a lot of reasons. One, the cows are designed to eat grass. They're not designed to eat grain, especially ones native to the British Isles anyway. They have huge rumens that process roughage and low protein feeds, and they do that very well, and they do it for free. So feeding grain is kind of pointless in a way. And there's certainly animals that require grain, but if you select for animals that don't, then you get to grow your animals for free, basically. So from a nutrient point of view, 100% grass-fed beef. There's loads of recent studies out on it at the moment about the omega fats being really well balanced and having a totally different nutrient profile than animals that even get a small percentage of grain, because the grain fattening completely changes the gut flora of the cattle and changes the nutrient profile of the beef in retrospect. So animals that are even just finished on grain, that meat has a totally different nutrient profile than 100% grass-fed beef. It's environmentally great. It's great for the soil, it's great for the grass, it's great for the animals. They're in super health, and the beef that comes from that is the best we can produce in this country, and it's a fantastic way of life. You can spend hours up here listening to cows and munching. It's just brilliant.